Hello,
Hello and welcome to Your Couple Friends,
with Mickey Overman.
the podcast with Mickey Overman. And guess what?
Patrick.
Spicer is also here too.
Yes.
We've got two hosts and we're here to talk to you guys.
Can I say I have a new joke where I say your full name in it. Do you think
With my
that's-
middle names.
No.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you think that's a dox?
It depends what the joke is.
I say my boyfriend Patrick Spicer.
What do you go on to say about me?
Huh?
Is it good or bad?
It's neutral about you.
Oh.
It's not really about you. It's about my mum.
All right. Why do you use my surname then?
It's a joke about. So my mum does this thing where she full names people that I have known my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Like she'll every single time she'll be like Franz, and then I'm not gonna dox him, but like
Yeah.
this is like her friend since she was 15. I've known him my entire life, but she'll say his last name. She'll be like,
Yeah. I think mums do that. Mums like to clarify characters, even though you know that. My mum does it all the time. One of her oldest friends is called Danny. And every time she tells a story with Danny in it, she'll be like, and you know, my friend Danny? My friend Danny's
yeah,
friend." I'm
what
like,
is going on?
I've met Danny dozens of times.
But then I also feel like there'll be like people who you barely know or you don't know at all, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, this person, and you're like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Who is this?
And Jonathan said,
yeah.
who's this? Who's that new character? It's bad character management is what it is from mums.
There's one set of friends that my parents have that they sort of made in like, since I was an adult, since I moved out of the house. And I think because my sisters have met them a lot, I have met them 3 times,
Mm.
but they just have this like world wherein they're like, you're all like, these people are like family to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're not family.
I don't know
I
these
don't know them.
people. Yeah.
I don't know them. We are not close.
Yeah. I would go so far as to say I hate them. These are my enemies.
It's just very frustrating when someone talks to you like, these people, you love
Yeah.
them, you want to have them at the birth of your child, and it's
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be like a little agenda that you hand out at the beginning of a story just to clarify. Like in a play.
Oh, a couple of bios.
If you ever go to see, a little bio with who they are, what they might have appeared in before.
Yeah.
You remember them from our wedding anniversary 10 years ago.
Yes, I actually love that idea.
Yeah, we got to roll that out.
I think that would have been really handy. Even just the wedding that we just went to last that we talked about last week.
Well, we didn't know anyone at that wedding except my family, who we knew.
Yes. But I feel like we're about to go at the end of August when I'm going to be so huge.
Yeah, you're going to be Titanic.
I'm going to be
You're going
Titanic.
to crash
I'm going to
into an
yeah.
iceberg.
What?
Yeah.
But I didn't even know that was happening.
It's a possibility.
Fuck.
Third trimester collision.
Yeah, when I'm going to have a third trimester collision, we're going to a family on my side of the family on my cousin, and I feel like there's going to be lots of people there that I'm supposed to know. I would love
Probably.
bios.
Well, who's getting married? Your first cousin.
My first cousin
Yeah.
and his fiance, who
Yeah.
I have known they've been together
a long
for like 20
time.
years. They've been together for a very long time, and I introduced them.
Right. Are you going to officiate?
No, but I'm going to tell everyone about this at the wedding.
You're
I'm
gonna say
really
you
going to
will.
make it about me.
That'd be
1,
your
I'm
bio.
Titanic. 2, this would have never happened without
Hey
me.
guys, I'm Titanic. In your bio, it'd say Mickey Overman brackets Titanic, comma, you're welcome.
Comma, you're welcome, comma, this is the only reason this would have happened.
Mm.
And that is inaccurate because the reason I introduced them was because we were at uni and I'd already met her. And,
Mhm.
but we were all, like my cousin and I were in the same class.
Okay, so
So-
it's likely. Yeah, but you were the covalent bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I introduced the two of them. I said, you guys talk. I'm out. I
Yeah.
wanted to go somewhere else.
I'm done with you two.
Yeah.
I've got another occasion to attend.
Yeah.
Good to reference in the story that you had a lot on at that time.
Had a lot on. And I wasn't that interested.
No.
Yeah.
Neither of them. Your cousin or the new guy.
If anything, I was pawning them off on each other.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And now they have a boring marriage that you would never attend.
And now they have a beautiful family, 2 kids.
2 lovely kids. Oh,
2
they're great
lovely
people.
Kids.
I
They're
love that
great
family.
people. These kids are so blonde.
Blonde as all hell.
My dad was
Spooky
asking,
blonde.
he was like, is your kid, there's potential that your kid's going to be blonde.
What? From where?
Me.
You? Do you think you're blonde? Oh no. Me.
Like, I don't know what color my hair is.
I'm Marilyn Monroe.
I'm a peroxide blonde. What are you talking about? No, but I was blonde when I was a kid. You've seen photos of me as a kid. And
Yeah.
You always, whenever you see photos of me as a kid, you go, man, you were like blonde.
Yeah, you were blonde. But then I had very light hair. It was almost blonde. It was very, very, very
So from the
light
two of
brown.
us, potentially.
But I think that's just a kid thing. Kids just come out blonde. You know
That's
why?
not-
Because kids
That's
don't
not true.
kids don't know anything.
Yeah.
And blondes are stupid.
And blondes are idiots.
Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
that stereotype?
That was crazy. That
Blondes are fucking stupid.
was actually dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who came up with it? A blonde?
Yes.
Those were simpler times back then when the like prejudiced groups was just blondes.
Blondes,
Yeah.
gingers.
Gingers.
What a hair color.
Yeah, there weren't really any stereotypes about brunettes. I guess that we're boring.
Yeah, I think there's too many of us across all of the planet.
Yeah. They say blondes have more fun.
Yeah. Do you think that's true? Who do you know that's blonde?
Who do I know? My friend Alex?
Your friend Alex? Our friend Heidi?
Yeah.
Very blonde.
They're both pretty blonde. I don't know that they're having an above average amount of fun. I've never thought you guys are having more fun than me.
Heidi's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, Heidi's having fun.
Yeah. But I don't think that's related to the blonde thing.
What we need is a.
I think that's related to she's a giant nerd and she just like loves talking about nerdy things with her nerdy friends.
Yeah, she's not so much having fun as she's a fucking dog.
No, I just
She's a
mean,
fucking
like,
dweebazoid.
she just has lots of friends who like the same things that she does, and therefore she's having a lot of fun.
Well, we should have her on the pod because she's a good friend and a comedian, and
Yeah.
we should hit her with the hard-hitting question of, you think you're having more fun than us?
Do you think you're having more fun?
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Because we think you're fucking stupid.
And are you an idiot?
And are you an idiot? And what do you know?
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Blondes.
great. Well, let's do that then. Should we give people a big update on Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
It's-
Corkwall,
On Corkwall, well,
rest in peace.
rest in peace.
Yeah. As I gaze upon the uncorked wall.
Yeah. This has basically been our entire week, I would say.
Yeah, life.
No, not like
Our whole life has led up to this moment.
we got rid of the cork. That was already done.
Cork, gone.
Cork gone. Then we had to replaster the bit where the cork had damaged the wall.
Yeah.
Done that.
Yeah.
You did so much sanding.
I hate sanding.
Yeah,
hate so
I wanted
much.
to ask you. I was like, so if you're talking about like when you think of like a painting process.
Okay,
We've
hold
got
on. Let me think
sanding.
about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We've got sanding, we've got cleaning, we've got taping, and we've got
Ugh,
painting.
The sugar soap step.
Yeah.
God, I hate that step.
Yeah.
I actually hate every single step of
What
painting.
which one do you what's the ranking? What's the worst?
From worst to best.
We've got sanding, painting,
Sanding,
taping,
painting,
cleaning.
Taping, cleaning. Sanding is the worst.
Yeah, sanding is the worst.
Sanding is when you're getting sandy dust in your eyes,
In your
in your
mouth.
mouth,
Yeah.
in your pores.
And
in
we
your
want everyone to
ears.
know like we were masked up,
Guess what? We were masked up,
we were
glassed up.
glassed up,
Yeah,
and that's it.
cast up. I put my whole body in a cast.
Your whole body in a
Yeah.
cast.
I was in
We
a
had,
rigid full
we had
cast.
hats on.
We had hats on.
Like we couldn't
not
have
like-
been more prepped for this sanding, and still it was fucking everywhere.
It gets everywhere. Gets everywhere, dude. I even connected the Hoover to the bottom of the sander.
There's a bit in sanding where I feel like after a while you're just like nothing will ever be without sand again.
I live in sand now.
I live in dust.
What is this? The movie Dune? Because there's sand everywhere.
What is this? Philip Pullman's Dust trilogy is dusty.
Yeah, and it's important to be taking swings, and it doesn't matter if they connect or how the bat moves through the air. Was it the Dust trilogy? Is that what they were called? The Subtle Knife?
I don't think they were called that. There's like the Amber Spyglass and
The Amber
But he
Spy-
also put out
What
a
was
big
the first one?
Didn't he put out a big new one that was called Dust?
Dust! The one I remember is the Subtle Knife, but that was after Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Northern
is the
Lights,
first one,
the
isn't it?
Subtle Knife, and then the third one. It was a trilogy.
Yo, those books are crazy.
His Dark Materials.
Dark Materials.
His
Thank
Dark
you.
Materials,
Thank you,
Millennials.
Portobello.
Oh, Portobello. No, I got that from my head. I didn't look at that. I didn't see that on the screen. I got that from my head.
I don't buy it.
I think so. You don't care.
I don't buy it because today
Check the
we
camera.
went
People
for-
watching, rewind. People
No.
watching, rewind, and you will notice I never took my eyes off of my
No.
ridiculous girlfriend.
because today we went for a midwife appointment.
Correct.
And at one point they were doing the heartbeat, like listening to the heartbeat.
Yeah.
And you go to me, you go, what's your guess for
Yeah, guess the heartbeat.
the heartbeat per minute?
Yeah.
And you went, my guess, 140. And
Yeah.
then it was 136. And I was so impressed. And then the midwife was basically like, because he looked at the monitor.
No, I confessed immediately.
Okay, well, you
She
can.
went, good guess. And I went, I know. I read it off the screen. And then they both laughed. So you really underplayed what a glorious moment this was for me of being funny with the midwife and the student midwife.
Okay, but the point is that you were a liar and that you lied.
Yes, I certainly
and that you
lied.
lies.
But that taught us that when I lie, I do it for good reasons and I immediately confess.
No, that's not what that taught us.
That is what that taught us.
That's not what that taught us.
I
What
think
that taught us
I
is that
think that
you
is
lied.
what that taught us.
Okay, so his
So, number one, sanding
sanding is the worst.
is the worst.
Yeah,
What's left? Painting, taping, cleaning.
yeah.
Next worst, painting.
Painting.
Painting sucks. You think it's going to be fun because it looks all mindful and like, look at us changing it. But then you're doing a coat and then you're going, do you think we're going to need to do another coat after
Interesting.
this? It'll dry different. And then it dries and there's like one bit where it isn't quite the right color. So you have to give it a whole nother coat. You got to cut in on the sides and cutting in is so hard.
But you don't because of the taping.
Yeah, you did some incredible taping. You were on tape duties.
Yeah. Well, I guess you didn't do taping. Maybe that's why you thought it was better than painting. Yeah, go on. So we've
No,
got.
I would say, yeah, so painting sucks.
Yeah.
Then either taping or cleaning. Probably then cleaning is the worst.
You're gonna say taping is the least annoying thing of all
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
That's because you didn't fucking do it.
'Cause I
That's
didn't do
why.
it. Yeah, it was.
That's why.
Yeah.
That is not an accurate.
The
ranking.
easiest ones are the delegated tasks.
Yeah. No.
And the sanding was the only one that only I did.
No, I sanded loads.
When?
Not on the day that you did it, but the day before, I'd already done like a previous sand and I primed the wall.
You'd certainly primed the. Oh, on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, we did this so many days.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did some sanding, but I would say I did by far the most.
I did
sanding.
4 days on this and you did 2 because you had
Yeah.
stuff on.
Yep, that's true.
So I would say worst sanding. Agreed.
Yeah. Fuck sanding.
Fuck sanding, that's the worst. 2, taping.
Because you did so much taping.
And it's so boring.
Yeah, it's
and it's
pretty
so
boring.
precise. You have to be so precise with taping if you want to get a clean line.
Mm.
And also, our flat is old and doesn't make any sense. So clean lines are
Man.
hard to get by.
Get you a 1930s flat. There isn't a single straight line in this place.
There's no straight line.
Everything is skew width. It feels like we live in MC Escher's house.
Yes,
That's what it feels like.
that is what it is.
Yeah.
Then the third worst is painting.
Painting salt.
Painting sucks. It's horrible. I would say the best is cleaning.
No, cleaning sucks too.
No, because
Because
when
also hoovering. Oh, come
Yeah,
on. Is
I know,
hoovering
but-
part of cleaning?
yes.
Ah.
But then when you once you've like it was like we had to clean after the sanding and it was like that was the best part of it because it was just like the sand is gone and we've mopped the floor.
I think I see the cleaning up of the sanding as part of sanding, and that's why I hate it so much.
Okay, well that's fair. Well, that's my ranking.
That's your ranking, and you're sticking to it.
Yes.
Next time.
On
I don't know,
your
because
couple
we.
of friends.
I was going to say, I never want to do that again.
So, yeah, we're
I
gonna do
hate
so much.
I hate
in our lives
decorating
still.
so much. But we had a huge amount of painting to do. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, about a year
Oh
ago.
my god,
The hallway, the bathroom.
it was so much.
Not the bathroom. The hallway, the
The bathroom I did.
bathroom we did. We both did that.
Yeah.
The bathroom, the kitchen, and some new cabinets.
Yeah.
And we were like, we couldn't face doing it all ourselves. So we paid this guy that we found on the internet, this Russian dude who had
Blood.
only 5-star reviews
Man,
on the
he
platform
was
we found.
he was
him.
gloriously reviewed. It was amazing.
He was about a third the price of everyone else who
That really should
quoted.
have tipped us off.
His quote was so low, we couldn't believe how cheap it was. We were like, absolutely. He did 2 full days of painting, and it's some of the worst painting. I'm surprised there was any paint left to go on the walls. The floor was covered in paint. He took off. We had like some cupboards we've taken off the wall for him to paint, and so they had all the holes there, and he just got filler and filled in all the holes without asking any of us. So when we had to put it back on, we had to re-drill all of those holes. There was paint on everything. There was no cutting in. It was just like,
There was no
and
cutting.
because we paid him so little at the end, we were like, Jesus, this is really bad. But like, what are we gonna do?
Also, I felt about the review thing because he was so lovely. I felt about the review thing a bit like, with Uber drivers, where
It would
people,
destroy him.
yeah, where
yeah.
you're just like, you can't give like a bad review. This is their lives.
Well, he's a guy who has no aptitude for painting. So I feel like if we were to give an honest review, he wouldn't be able to get any more work.
I know.
But what's going on with
What's
those other
going on?
people?
What is going on with those other people?
What's going on with them?
That is crazy to me. Did they do all the prep or something that made it so that like when he came in, it was fine?
He didn't do any sanding or cleaning. He
No
just went
sanding,
straight
no
in.
cleaning or taping.
No taping. He could have used some tape. Good God. But that would have come out of his admittedly very narrow profit margin. He was also maybe 70 years old and he was knackered. He was like he was not in good shape at all. He was exhausted and he changed in front of me. Did I ever tell you that? He changed out of his civilian clothes into his painting clothes while I was in the room. He got down to his boxers. I forgot about that.
You blocked that.
Huh?
That is
I
so
blocked that out.
funny.
It was just so bad. We
my
had the same
God.
thing when we got the bathroom done because the guys were broadly good.
Here's our problem. We don't have enough money
To pay
to pay for
good,
good people.
contractors. Yeah.
But then we don't have enough time to do it all ourselves or energy.
Yeah.
But here's what I'll say. Listen, we've done this room ourselves,
And
and
we nailed it, but it took
it's
6 full
amazing.
days. 4 full
Yeah.
days for you, 2 full days
Yeah.
for me.
but part of that was cork wool.
part of that was the
It
damage
wouldn't
of
have
cork
taken
wool.
as long.
Long-term listeners will remember that cork wool. I mean, I say long-term. We've been doing this podcast for about 6 months.
Long term.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
If you cast your
Long
memory
term
back,
lovers of the podcast.
December. Remember Christmas?
Yeah.
I put half the wall, got cork panels put on it, and then taking them off destroyed the wall.
Yeah.
But looking at it now, it looks so smooth. I actually can't see where all of the
Yeah.
holes are.
I mean, I can see it.
Oh yeah, I can see some of it.
Yeah, but it's like for us to have done this ourselves is like incredible. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of the job that we did. I think it looks amazing. When Pradabella walked in here, he said, "Whoa."
Yeah. What's your review? You're the only person on the pod who hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I love it. I was saying to Mickey that when I reckon up until 5, I had a yellow room as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a nice.
It's a
Nice
nice
colour,
soft,
isn't it?
soft-
It's a nice soft yellow, and it's not too yellow.
Now, Pradabella, you also did painting this weekend. What is your ranking of sanding, painting, taping, cleaning?
Well, I was kind of kicked out because of how bad I was.
No.
Yeah,
We've got a Vlad on our hands.
Yeah. Also, I
Vlad.
got changed in front of Hannah.
She was
She was
like,
disgusted.
"This is not what we
Yeah,
do."
excuse me.
I am just so bad at stuff like this. So I actually probably would rank sanding first,
Your favourite?
just because there's no real skill needed for it.
Mm,
And I
that's
find,
not true.
that's interesting.
yeah, well,
mean,
yeah, actually,
With an electric sander, you gotta have some.
No, I do see what you mean. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, so that's best. Sanding best.
and then I'm just bad at the other things, like painting. It's just we're messy. Hannah actually didn't use any tape, but it's still
Yeah, you
managed
gotta
to-
use tape.
She,
gotta-
it's still
She's got
alright.
crisp lines.
She's got
no
crisp
tape.
lines. Yeah.
I believe
Just
that.
cutting in by hand.
Mm,
I believe she's like one of those
Whoa.
painters on Instagram
mm.
where
Yeah, I
like,
love those reels.
oh my god, they're amazing.
I saw one that was really bad. It was like a guy, and I was watching it being like, this isn't one of the good cutting in reels. Why am I watching this? It was so bad. And then the top comment was like, it was that thing of, he goes, yeah, the edges are a little bit off, and this could use some work, but other than that, it's fucking shit.
Now, I will say that what Portobello just said
Yeah.
really sounds like. Do you remember that episode in The Office, The American Office, where Pam's trying to
yeah,
get
BJ
someone to
Novak.
clean the microwave? BJ Novak just keeps going. I would be really bad at it. I'd
Yeah.
be really bad at something like that.
How would you be bad at cleaning a microwave? Pam, I would find a way.
I would find a way.
Honestly, I would. Leave it with me. I would.
I was genuinely kicked out though. I was like, I had to go and walk the dog.
I believe it. From the few things you've told me about Hannah, I'm like, I feel like Hannah would not put up with that nonsense. Yeah.
I would keep someone around to do a job with me, even if they sucked at it, because I'd rather have someone incompetent than have to do it all myself. For example,
There's a lot of there's a lot of like I don't know if you would do taping if not for me.
probably not.
No. I think you would skip that step.
Yeah, I think a lot of the like technical things that I do now are just from you.
Yeah.
Just from osmosis.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, this is my upbringing, you know. Meta is Veta.
Meta is Veta.
Measuring is knowing.
Measuring is knowing. Whereas my dad's policy is, that's all right.
That is your dad's policy.
Yeah, that's fine. What's the problem?
What's the
Looks
problem?
okay.
Yeah.
He's painted a different wall another colour.
Yeah.
What's the
That's
matter?
all right.
It's paint.
Well, we recently went back to a flat where we used to live,
Oh my
and it still
God.
has a paint
I
job
can't
that we did there.
believe how bad a
Without
paint job we
taping.
did.
I think at the time we were like, we can do it without, and I mean that wall was really proof that we
I'd
could.
love to get a photo of that line that
yeah.
we cut.
Yeah, we
could
need to.
somehow add it to this podcast in some capacity.
It is honestly one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen in my life.
I can't believe we lived there. We lived there for. It's a flat that my brother lives in now. We lived
Yeah.
there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
And it's right. It's like a feature wall with where the TV is. And it's like it's like the waviest line. There's one just big splodge of blue paint just on the ceiling. not even part of the line. Just one of us must have accidentally just touched it without and gone, oh fuck it.
I think it genuinely was that wall that made me think when we moved into this flat, that was the wall that I was like, we cannot ever do it again like that.
Yeah, I think that was our final bad wall.
And now with all the walls we did, we're not talking Vlad walls, we're talking our walls. All the walls we did.
Vlad walls are a joke. Every wall is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the walls we did, the lines are so crisp.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But
amazing.
it's painstaking.
Yeah, it is
It does
painstaking.
take ages.
It is painstaking, but that's the update, and it's absolutely amazing.
Says you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I say.
Oh, the wall is absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the update is amazing.
The update is fantastic.
I was like,
I'm going to be rating all of our updates.
yeah.
Wow,
we should,
that one was fantastic.
we should rate our sections after we complete them.
Okay, so what do you rate this?
Out of 5,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah?
3.
So bad. We had that old flat thing in there. That was so
Oh,
funny.
that's true. Yeah, okay. 3.5?
Oh my god.
Maybe. 4 is a great segment. If I listened to a podcast and it was a 4 segment,
Yeah.
I would be cracking up. I would tell people you've got to listen to that. I think
Okay.
people probably enjoyed that segment, but do you think they're on the bus going like,
Can I say this rating the segment thing is really undermining the podcast?
I don't think it will make. If anyone was like loving it, and then I say I think it was a 3, they're not going to be like, oh, actually,
I think they're going to
sucks.
reconsider some of their maybe why are they listening to this?
But I think
Why
we should
are
be
they
honest
listening
with
to a
people.
3.5?
No, not in their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to mine. You know, it's like if the Coen brothers put out a movie and then,
Uh-huh.
you know, they were doing an interview and they said, yeah, you know, it's not our best, but you might like it.
Yeah. What do you think is the best Coen Brothers movie?
No Country for Old Men.
That's probably true.
Did you know No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood were recorded in the same town at the same time?
I did know that.
Man, I found
I
out the
did
other
know that
day.
because they also
blew
came
my
out
head
like,
off.
at almost the same time.
Well, everybody knows they came out at the same time and they trade in similar themes.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And there were some
the exact
absolutely
same
classic
way.
performances in both.
In my opinion,
Javier
some
Bardem.
excellent performances.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Daniel Day-Lewis is a terrific actor.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 stars from me.
Wow. 5 stars for
So,
Daniel
compared to
Day-Lewis.
this- Well, how would you rate this segment?
Daniel Day-Lewis, I would say There Will Be Blood is his best performance.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Javier Bardem too. I think that's his best performance. I think
Yeah.
that might be Josh Brolin's best performance. I think that might be Tommy Lee Jones's best performance. I think that might be
Ooh.
Paul Dano's best performance.
Tommy Lee Jones.
He's
What
incredible.
about that Alien movie?
Which Alien movie? Alien?
The one that Tommy Lee Jones is in.
I don't know.
It's
which
got
one that
aliens
is.
and Will Smith.
Independence Day. Is
Some
he in?
is.
I don't think Tommy Lee Jones is in Independence Day.
Who's that? Who's
Jeff
his partner?
Goldblum?
No, is it Independence Day? It's
You're
like
thinking of Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. Yeah. He's good, but it's like a funny, sticky performance.
That's true. It's not an incredible serious performance.
He's complex and haunted. Listen,
Yeah.
we got to go to an ad break, but
Ah.
I want to get your rating of that segment.
No, I don't want to rate the segment.
Why not? So you disapprove of my radical transparency and honesty on the podcast.
Yeah, I do disapprove of your radical transparency.
So why don't you just say it's 5?
No, because I'm disagreeing on the radical transparency. So I'm not
But you
going.
suggested rating the segment.
I know, and I regretted it immediately.
I
I,
didn't
think
even-
that was pretty obvious.
I don't even know if you did suggest it. I bet if we maybe I suggested
No,
it.
I suggested.
You did suggest it. So you suggested it. You asked me a question straight up, partner to partner, podcast partner, business partner,
Actually, I think you
relationship partner,
suggested it.
sexual partner, parental
Sexual
partner.
partner.
Yes.
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
You asked me for a straight up answer. I gave you one. And guess what?
Yeah,
You didn't like it.
I did not care for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that can happen.
That can happen.
Things can happen. Should we go to an ad break?
Things can happen, guys. Enjoy the ad break and purchase every product you hear about.
And we're
Welcome back. Okay, guys, welcome back. There was a long pause where we weren't sure who was going to do the welcome back spiel.
Leaving a really long pause for Prada
Let's leave that in.
deal with.
We have to pay Prodabella more the longer the pause goes on.
Yeah.
This segment. Because he bills by the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and good for him.
And good for him, actually. And big up producers everywhere.
Yeah, and big producer.
Big up Prod B, wherever he is. God, miss Prod B.
No,
I'm joking.
Don't do that.
Love Prodabella, love Prod B.
Love Prada Bella.
Two of my top boys.
Here we go.
I've seen the TV show Top Boy, but I haven't seen the TV show My Top Boys, the story of Prodabella and Prod B. I haven't seen
3.5 stars.
3.5 stars.
Can we talk about how we can we talk about the pram?
The pram. Oh, we got a pram.
Okay.
Stocker.
Our one purchase was a pram, and the reason we purchased this early was because it was recommended as like the best one that you could go traveling with.
Yeah, because we're going on tour together, 2027. Join our mailing list
2027.
if you want to get the tickets before anybody else. And we needed a pram that we could have on planes, trains, and automobiles.
This pram
Yeah,
in the videos of this pram,
get them.
there's just like it just looks like one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
You can like flip it and it opens and it's a pram.
Yeah.
And then also one-handed you can like put it back together again.
Mm.
So like imagine you're holding a baby. It doesn't matter because you only need one hand for this pram.
We had 4 hands. We were using 4 hands, and it was impossible. It was I was squeezing so hard, I was sure I was going to break it. And then but then there was a little button underneath. But even when we found the button, it was so difficult.
It
When
was
we've got
so
baby,
difficult.
when I'm relaxing, taking my sacred 6, and you're taking the baby for a walk,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you come back and you have to go up the 8 flights of stairs to our flat.
Yeah.
You've got baby in one hand, probably snacks for me in the other one.
Okay, right.
And then the
Pram on my head.
and the baby
Yeah.
pram on your head.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do that?
Patrick, it's a great question.
Thank you.
Here's my thing. I think we're gonna have to train.
No, we can't. We're going to some islands. We're going to Australia.
No, not train. Like train for it.
Oh, military train. I think
Mil-
we're gonna have to get the train everywhere.
We can't.
Uh,
Military. We're gonna have to military train for it. I think we're gonna have to like in Full Metal Jacket when they do the gun thing.
yeah.
We're
This
gonna-
is my pram. There are many other like it, but this one is mine.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just kind of like, I'm going to time you. You're going to time. Well, I just burped. I'm going to time
Well,
you.
This is
You're
so
gonna
intense.
Time me.
We have such intense topics that we burp. That's right.
You're going to time me. And we're going to try and get this to like under a minute.
Blindfolded.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the way that we struggled with opening and closing this pram was pathetic.
It was like the scene at the beginning of 2001 Space Odyssey where there's loads of apes just like smacking a rock against the
Yeah,
ground.
that was us.
We couldn't quite puzzle out.
Those apes would have been better at this than we were.
Way better. They would have just torn it to pieces.
Well, yeah, that's actually also not good. But it was just insane. How were we so bad?
I think it's really complicated. I think there's just a parenting muscle you develop that allows you to operate heavy machinery like that.
Yeah, I do think that you can learn because, like,
I hope so.
I had one of those braces that goes outside of your face.
Yeah, the
A
external.
teenager, do you remember that?
Explains a lot. Yeah, explains everything. I think I remember seeing a review of one of your stand-up shows of like, it all makes sense if you realize that as a teenager.
She had outside braces.
Outside braces.
Outside braces.
There was no one at my school who had. I remember seeing it like in The Simpsons.
There were people at my school. So I had the one that just goes like behind.
All the and around the world.
No, just like it goes like, you know, it holds sort of behind your neck and then it goes in there. I had that. But there were people who had one that went off.
Wait, over the top. What's it doing there?
It was like a whole contraption. It like sat on the head and then
It's like the scene in Clockwork Orange when he's being re-educated.
Honestly.
He's strapped into the machine.
honestly, I did not wear this to school.
You had a frisbee. You didn't.
No,
No, you would have been beaten to death.
Yeah, but you know, like the orthodontist every time you saw them would be like,
Your
and do you
mouth's
wear
the same.
and do you wear it every day? All
What do you think, you fucking tooth nerd? Of
Yeah.
course I don't wear it all the time.
I'm 12.
I'm 12. I'm trying to fit in.
Yeah, no. It was bad. Because it was like, it was on top of the. Yeah, that's.
Oh my god. We're looking at a picture right now, guys, of just a very sad-looking little boy.
It's also. Because then there's also like. There's also the on the teeth braces. So it's double.
What is that even
Double trouble.
doing? Why do you need to strap to the back of your head? How serious a movement? I've never seen teeth so bad that I think they need that kind of tensile pressure.
An overbite, and they were just like, great. You know what makes this worse?
They're just going to put their foot on the back of your head and just pull as hard as they can. I don't think that's necessary.
But when you put them in your mouth, so there were like two little things that you could like hook them into in your mouth.
Great.
And so like when I first got them, I was like, I was unable to get them in. It was the same as like when I first wore contact lenses. I was like, there is no way. This is currently outside of my eye. I cannot get it inside of my eye. There is absolutely, but you do just learn. Like after a while, if I wanted to hook those braces in, it was just like,
Click, click.
yeah.
Hi guys. Hoe gaat het? Ik ben Mickey.
Hoi allemaal.
Wil je mijn vriend zijn worden?
Very alienating for the people who don't speak Dutch.
And saying, would you like to be my friend?
Patrick's done his second Dutch lesson, so now he's you can't stop him.
Second Dutch lesson, so it's easy for me now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
understand the language like that. I understand
You're
the push
fluente.
hard work.
Yeah.
And it needs to be strapped to the back of my head.
God.
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying we need to strap the pram to your face and then you'll learn how to use it?
No, I'm saying like you can learn any skill that at one point seems impossible.
But could we consider strapping it to your face? in some
No,
capacity?
I just don't think I need more trauma.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, that's
had-
actually true.
Quite enough, thank you.
Yeah,
Quite enough.
some people
trauma.
need a little bit more.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I know some people. I'm like, you haven't experienced enough.
Well, it's interesting talking to people who are like 22 because it's like, it's not they haven't had trauma. It's like, I think everyone in their 20s experiences a grand humbling
Yeah,
where you go from thinking you're kind of hot shit or that everything's all right.
Yeah.
And then you have a sudden existential
yeah,
collapse.
yeah.
And it's interesting seeing people before and after that.
I know, it's great. I can't wait for
Like
that
a
for
friend of
this-
ours
for
who's
this
29
child.
is living with a bunch of like early 20s and they're like partying and having afters and stuff. Whereas she's like, you know, haggard.
Yeah,
You know, she looks great, but like she's, you know, mentally
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the
yeah,
sense that we all are for the rest
Yeah.
of our lives.
Yeah.
Just sort of like 1,000 yards there.
yeah.
People in their early 20s don't have that.
Well, speaking of problems, should we try and solve some?
Yeah, let's solve them.
Couple hotline.
Coupley hotline for when you have a problem, we'll solve your problem.
And
We are
it is
the
hot.
and it is hot. And if you listen a bit longer, you'll like it.
Nice.
Don't switch off.
Don't switch off.
We were talking today about getting one of our good friends to write us a theme tune.
For couple hotline.
Well, we could do couple hotline as well. We're going to commission him to do for the pod.
But because the couple hotline, I think we're doing great with the theme.
Well, maybe for couple hotline, we just send him the audio of everything we've ever done and ask him to mix that into something good.
Or it's just like a giant alarm bell, like dee 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 dee.
Yeah, so we have a couple of options there. It's good. There's no bad ideas in a brainstorm, but
That's right.
there are Mickey ones. All right. Who buys, here's our first Your Couple hotline query. Who buys presents for mother-in-law? From F.
Well, as in, this is the girl
From
asking.
a lady. Who buys presents for, so for we're assuming a heterosexual relationship?
Yeah.
Who buys relationships for the man's mother?
Now, can I just say, because this is interesting, because today, as of date of recording, we put a clip online of the one where we talked a couple of weeks ago about cutting the cord.
Yes, mother-in-law wants to cut the cord.
Mother-in-law was cut the
Get
cord.
the fuck out.
There's not been a single clip that we've put up that has people so united.
Yeah. Well, because we're also united
Yeah.
in our condemnation. But I guess because we haven't had a baby yet, but it turns out this is a thing, not necessarily wanting to cut the cord, but mother-in-laws who want to be in the room.
Mother-in-laws who want to be in the room, mother-in-laws who just want to assert themselves into situations that they have no business being in.
Yeah.
And I think this is interesting that we're having another mother-in-law question. It just, it just shows that people have issues with their mother-in-laws.
Well, you could have watched any stand-up routine from before the year 2000 and you would have known that.
Mm.
My mother-in-law is a fucking bitch.
But why is this happening?
Not mine.
What's
I love you.
happening with
Close.
all yes. What's happening with all these mums? Like I don't quite understand. Now I think for this particular question, the present should be bought by the person whose mother it is.
Agree. 100%. 100% agree. Subway take. My Subway take is
Yeah.
I 100% agree
Yeah.
with you.
You can agree on things and like he doesn't own agreeing.
No, he came up with it.
Okay.
He came up with takes, agreeing and disagreeing, and
Right.
also the percentage scale.
Mm,
100%.
100%.
I'm on the Subway 100%.
Yeah. But he only came up with 100%. The other ones are still up for grabs.
Yeah.
'Cause he
Yeah.
either-
99.
He either
down.
100% agrees or 100% disagrees.
Yeah, he lives in quite a terrifying binary existence where he is incapable of seeing things in shades of grey. It's
Yeah.
actually it's a sign of mental illness.
It's actually a sign of mental illness.
It's black and white thinking.
Yeah.
The Subway takes guy, he needs to start realizing that the world isn't as simple as
Mm.
just this or that.
Interesting.
There's a whole spectrum in between.
So you think it has nothing to do with like, on social media there's no black and white or there's no grays.
No, I think he has some sort of neurological deficit.
Interesting.
Or
Okay.
some sort of trauma in his past.
Well, if someone knows him, give him a shout.
I think for him it creates a sense of safety to only see the world
Right.
in total agreement or total disagreement. And I imagine his life is exhausting because he's just going around like experiencing what's going on in the world and the political system and all of the challenges that we face aren't quite as simple as just I totally agree or I totally disagree.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And I really think
Yep.
it could
No,
be
let
really-
him talk.
don't let him cook, but let him simmer.
Let him simmer.
And if I did ever, and I'd be honored to be invited, but if I was ever invited to present a take to the Subway Take Man,
Yeah.
I would say
You're mentally ill.
I think you should consider
Yeah.
perhaps some cognitive behavioral therapy or some form of cognitive retraining that will help
And
him
then
to
he would
embrace
go
life.
100% agree.
And he would 100% agree, and I'd say, well, see, sir, that's exactly the problem.
You would call him sir.
Sir, well, I have
So respectful.
he's a leader in our community
Yeah.
of people
Yeah.
on the internet
Yeah.
talking into
Right.
microphones.
Sure.
He's an inspiration. And I would simply say, sir, with the greatest respect, sir, I don't think you do 100% agree. I think there is part of you.
Yeah.
I think you're holding back a little bit of skepticism.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be healthier for you to perhaps, someone says something and you go, 45% disagree.
Yeah.
You know?
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
The end. So
Can we send that to him? Can we forward that?
So then,
Can we forward a podcast?
you 100% agree with.
Now I 100% agree with
agree.
you on this topic.
Yeah. Good,
I don't
good.
have any reservation.
Good. You shouldn't. That's the correct answer.
Yeah.
Unless there is a person in the relationship who loves buying presents and who's just like, it fills
Yeah.
me with joy to buy presents. It annoys me that you don't like it and you're still buying stuff for people when I want to take that on because I can't get enough
Yeah.
of buying presents. I want to meet that person. Who are they? That is maybe insane. But if that is the case, fine. They can buy presents for their mother-in-law. In any other situation, it is up to the person whose mum it is.
Yeah. Yeah, up to the person whose mum it is. I hate buying presents. You hate buying presents.
Yes.
Usually I get my side, comes out of the joint account, vice versa. We both did it together.
One thing that I'll say and we've talked about this before, but it's easier for me because my parents and family are list people.
My family are list people.
Oh, that is true, actually.
Yeah.
They do send lists.
Buy off the list. Yep.
Buy off the list.
This
Chickaroonie.
relationship sounds like the man in the relationship is a weasel who delegates responsibility for things to his girlfriend. So he needs to buck up
He needs to
and
buck up.
get his mother-in-law a nice scarf.
No, his mother.
Get his mother a nice scarf.
Yeah.
Scarf. Just get someone a fucking scarf.
Okay, but that's actually bad advice, so don't listen to that. Don't
Go
get
on.
her a scarf. But
Well,
besides
if she
that-
doesn't have a neck, don't get her a scarf. That can be
No,
very
I'm
hurtful.
sorry. There was one year where
She's
I
got a
got
very
like
short-
3 scarves, and I was like, "What am I, fucking 45? What's happening here?"
You'll have a nice toasty neck though.
No, it was ridiculous.
You got a lovely long neck. You got to keep it nice and toasty.
No, just buy off the list.
But if
Scarves
she's some
are
sort
ornamental
of
too.
turtle woman, then definitely you wouldn't want to. Yeah, maybe a hat. Maybe a nice
Yeah,
little
we've
hat.
really solved it for this person.
Solved.
Okay, this question really made me laugh. Here's another one. This is an argument that people are having that we asked about. Which one of you is funnier? That's what they argue.
Oh, brutal.
Brutal.
Don't make us choose.
Don't make me choose.
Oh,
please.
don't make me
Am I
choose.
funnier? Is Patrick funnier?
Well,
Rooney.
I guess we would have to go through our recordings of every gig we've ever done and then compare who got more laughs.
Oh, I'm having AI do that.
Yeah, so get AI on that.
Get AI on that.
They'll be
yeah.
able to answer the question. Well, I think a nice thing about our relationship, and feel free to disagree and totally throw me under the fucking bus on this,
Okay.
but I've always thought you're much funnier than me.
Oh.
Whenever people say that to me, yeah, I knew I'd get zinged on that.
No. I feel the same way about you.
Yeah, I think we said that from quite early. Like
Yeah.
people say that to me, thinking it will wind me up, being like, "Oh, your girlfriend's a comedian. Is she funnier than you?" And I go, "Yeah, she's like a brilliant joke writer.
Yeah.
She's like significantly funnier."
I mean, the thing that bonded us before we ever even had like a love connection was that we would laugh so much together.
doing bits.
I was like, this guy's so funny.
Yeah,
We
laughed so much.
Yeah, we laughed so much.
yeah.
You made me cry laughing. That's the thing. Although someone said to me recently that they thought that I was a person who laughed more than like other people.
Mm.
I do.
You do cry laugh.
I do
more
have
than other
like
people.
yeah. I
Yeah.
do have like
That's great though.
I can get there. But the thing is, like, you make me cry laugh so much. Although I feel like I had a really big cry laugh the other day. Oh,
Are we just playing Mario Kart?
we were playing Mario Kart at your brother's, and oh my god, I am so bad at it, and I don't understand.
Yeah, you were immediately. Well, I wasn't actually paying attention to you because I was
Yeah, you were
focused
playing.
on my Yoshi and making sure I was doing all right. But the second we started, you were just in tears laughing at how badly you were doing.
No, it wasn't the second we started. The second we started, I was in 12th place.
Yeah.
And then we just kept going. And as we kept going, it'd just be like, because you can see the little map of where people are on the map. I would be so far behind we were playing with 4 people. I would be so far behind everybody else. And and as you were saying, you were like, it's a pretty straightforward game.
Well, also, I think my brother had a setting. I've never played it this way before, but like it was impossible to crash into the sides or go off the edge. It
Yeah.
was like he had bumper mode on or something.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
just had to hit accelerator and it would just go round and then steer to avoid things coming at you. So it's quite confusing how you were falling so
I
far.
don't understand it at
There
all.
wasn't even
And
a break.
It was getting to a point where I was laughing so much because I was like, what even am I doing?
How am I so bad at this?
How am I so bad at this? This is not hard.
And then
yeah, then I couldn't
And-
I actually couldn't breathe because it was just so ridiculous.
my sister-in-law just got absolutely locked in and crushed all of us. She was not laughing at all. She was just dead serious. Destroyed us.
Absolutely
That's the
destroyed us.
difference between me and my brother's partners.
It's not
He's
like-
got someone who's
I'm rubbish at
fucking
Mario Kart.
dead serious will get shit done, and I've got this goofy moron.
Well, that's the answer, I guess, is that we each think the other one's funnier.
Yeah, which one of you is funnier?
But there is one person, we've talked about her before on my Facebook, who comments on every video.
Yeah, there is a big Patrick Spicer hater in your fan base, and I love it so much.
I also think it's so funny that it's on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook.
On Facebook, and I check it. I never even.
She
used
kept
to
saying,
check
"Don't
Facebook.
marry him."
Don't marry him," and I don't even check Facebook, but I am now because I'm just like I just want to see her just being like, yeah. And he sucks.
This guy
and
fucking sucks. There was a really good one where
you're so much funnier than him.
it was every time so much funnier than him. But it was like it wasn't a clip anything to do with any conflict between us. So she responded something like, "That's so funny. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen." That was the first sentence. And the second sentence was, "Do not marry him." As if those two things go like she got lost in enjoying something of yours and then remembered to remind you never to marry me.
Prodabella is asking, is it a bit? But listen, it's
No,
not.
it's not a bit.
This is a person who's deadly serious
No.
about how much she hates Patrick.
She hates me as much as she loves you.
Yeah, it is absolutely unbelievable. And I do. Listen, I don't even have that many views on my Facebook, but if you ever want to see it, I recommend just checking out this link.
any one of these podcast clips on Mickey's Facebook, you will see. I don't remember what her name
Absolutely
is,
ridiculous.
but she will be cussing me out
Yeah.
brutally, and I love it because I
Listen.
love that she's a fan of you and your comedy. So much of your stuff is like female empowerment and
Yeah.
agency.
Yeah.
And she loves that, but she hates letting you make your own mind up on who you date.
I think it's a great feminist dilemma. This sort of thing of like, what if you like men?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She's not made her mind up about it.
No, she's dead certain this guy's a fucking loser. Deeply unfunny, and the worst thing you could do would be to marry. She's really fixated on the risks of marrying me, like it's bad to be dating me, but you could really lose it.
But oh my god, imagine marrying that guy. Well, listen, we'll
on that
talk
note-
about it. No, we're done talking about that, but we're gonna continue solving people's problems on the Patreon. So do join us for that. As you know, you get another full episode. We're gonna do this for another like 50 minutes on the Patreon. It's absolutely amazing.
And don't think we don't just do the same episode again. We don't just talk over the same topics. It's all different stuff.
Guys, it's amazing. And
you can support us and you can support our baby.
Yeah, that's the big thing, I guess, is like, if you love us, please do that. Even if you don't want to listen to it, just, do it so you.
This is our
so
new
you give us
pitch.
some money.
Yeah, you don't even have to listen to it.
Like, if you don't do that, then we're just doing this for free for no money, and it will stop. Okay?
Yeah, our baby will die without your monthly support.
Yeah, maybe the problem is that we've not been
Should we be
we've
more
not been promoting
manipulative?
it. Yeah, manipulatively enough.
Yeah. If you don't support us,
Yeah.
we will starve to death
Monetarily.
within a week. And if you don't join the Patreon when we have a baby, that baby will be fired into space.
So there you have it.
All right?
All right.
Hope you like
we'll see.
having that on your
We'll see you
conscience.
there.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.